ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fanus radio station. Today, I would like to talk about Hikikomoris. Let me explain what Hikikomori is. Hikikomori is a Japanese word for people who shut themselves in their houses for months or even years without ever getting out of the house and eventually become out of touch with the society. So in Japan, people like these are called Hikikomori. It will take a lot of courage for them to get back on who they were. Some cannot get past it and live the rest of their lives in the confines of their home. Today, I really like to address this big issue for people around them and the world to not leave them. When you see some of your friends or close ones have become Hikikomori, do not abandon them, because I have seen a lot of people do that. This is wrong. They need us in these times. Please, everyone, help each other in need.
My life was so different than anyone's right from the start. When I was born, my mother died after giving birth to me. My father alone raised me. My first year of school, the very first traveling trip from school that I was looking so forward to, we had an accident. Everyone from the bus died except me. From here, because I was the only survivor, everyone was so good to me. I made a lot of friends. It was the best times of my life. I even forgot about the accident after weeks. In my second year of school, my best friend, he was absent about a month from school. Teachers didn't say anything, even if he asked. One day I decided to go there in his house to see why he was absent. I knocked the door. It was his father who opens the door. I asked him about my friend. He was silent, couldn't say anything. Then he started crying. From here I couldn't control myself, so I burst inside the house, straight inside my friend's room. From here I saw my friend laying on the bed. He was so skinny that I barely noticed it was him. I was shocked. I couldn't say anything to him. I started running while I was crying until I arrived home. After a week, I wanted to visit him again. When I went there and knocked the door, no one answered. Then I moved to look at the windows. It was so clear I could see inside the house. It was all empty. They moved out. After a year, we were informed in school that he was having cancer. Battling with cancer for a year, until he died last week. From here on, my life changed forever. My classmates, everyone in school started calling me evil. I often heard them saying anyone who gets close to him will get bad luck and die. After months of getting bullied, I couldn't bear it anymore. It was too much to bear and continue. I decided to leave school. 2 years later, my father got married. He was more happy than before, but after a few months, his wife was always having fights with him because of me living with them. It was so hard for me. It was reminding me of my last school days. A year later, I decided to live with my grandfather, who was willing to let me stay in his house. I'm so grateful to my grandfather. He supported me so much. After nearly 6 years of living with my grandfather, he got sick last week. My father came and took him to the hospital. He still hasn't come back home. I'm worried. Should I go visit him? Can I? Can I do it? Or is this life really worth getting? Am I cursed? Is there any cure for this? Why I couldn't have a normal life? Is it too much to ask?